What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Diablo Immortal video. Today we are going to be class changing. I teased this yesterday, got a lot of recommendations in the comments section, but all along I have known what class that I'm looking to revert back to. With that being said, I absolutely love my Barbarian. I just like to swap things around here and then just so that I could keep things fresh and new. So what I need to do first is go to the armory, make sure that I have my loadout saved, although these never really save properly for me when I revert back to the classes. We're going to do it anyway, and well, that's done. Super easy. Go over there and just hit the buttons, and it's done. But now it's time to class change. What class are we going to change to, and what class are we going to have to rebuild? Now, I haven't been this class in a minute. So you already know that we're not going back to the monk, or to the monk, because I've never been the monk since the game started. But we are going to be going back to the Necromancer. This is a class that I've had a ton of fun with. It was one that I had called my favorite for a while inside of the game. But really, it's the Barbarian that is my favorite. So we're going to go back here, though, have some fun, and build a beautiful, beastly summons build for the Necromancer. So what I want to do is kind of put an initial build together here and see exactly what we can get out of this. So we are our Necro. Look at this. I got the bone wall. Looks like I'm moving fairly quickly, too, with that, aren't I? I don't even know. We got Wrath Form as well. Yeah, okay, so we got some movement here. We got some movement with this class. So let's take a look at our skills and our primary attack. So we have Bone Spear, Soulfire. I think Bone Spear was the one that I was typically going with all the time. Now, I do want a summons build. So we want to get Command Golem going up in here. We're going to go right over here with Command Golem. I'm going to want Command Skeletons, which are in the proper slot. Do I want to go with Skeletal Mage? I think I'm going to go with Wrath Form, just so that we can have some good, good movement around as well. And what else do we want? Bone Wall, Bone Spirits, Bone Armor is actually kind of nice. Let's actually, you know what? Let's go with a full-on summons build. So we're going to have 3 different summons right there. And we'll even have the Wraith Form for a little bit of movement around. So that being said, we need to take a look. All this gear I have to get rid of. It's swapped everything over. Essences are going to need to be changed. But take a look at, we got this cosmetic right here. Definitely different looking than what the Barbarian looked like. We have like a unicorn looking Necromancer. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. It looks a little bit weaker than the Barbarian. Look at that shield, though. That shield does look pretty awesome. I like that quite a bit. This is like Goth Necro, which I guess makes sense for that cosmetic. We also need to go make sure that we have our charm swapped out, because actually, where are my charms? I think I have them here in my stash. What do we have here? No. Do I even have... maybe I don't... Do I not even have it? Oh, here we go. This is what we want right here. We're going to remove this one. We're going to equip that bad boy. This one right here, we're going to equip. Boom. And then we're going to go stow our Barbarian one just to make sure it doesn't accidentally... Wrath of the Berserker, Whirlwind Frenzy. Yeah, that one's going to get stored up in here. This we can get rid of as well. Now we can clean up a bunch of these things that we have in our bag and really have an empty satchel to start our day of summoning. Now, the build that we have right now is not at all anything, you know... Oh, wait, 1 second here. We have to go to the Barbarian. There we go, multi-extract. We'll get rid of everything. We don't need any of these. Boom. Good. Beautiful. Loyalty bonus up to... you know what's funny? I just got a loyalty bonus a few days ago. And, well, we just got another one here as well. We're getting close to another one. I guess almost 100 into the 300. We got some flora, but we have to look at the essences. Now, let's take a look at some essences that can at least give my build something for summons. So let's see what we have right here. This is Skeletal Mage. Cooldown is decreased. Wrath Form cooldown is decreased. Skeletal Mage life is increased. Bone Armor. Let's inherit something different from our pants. Now, I have a lot of things that I'm going to need to grab. This is a lot for Dark Curse. I don't have a lot of essences, so we have some stuff that we're gonna need to get done. Okay, this is Bone Armor, Dark Curse, This is not giving me much. If a target is killed within 3 seconds of being struck, nope. All right, so we don't have any of that stuff going on. What do we have here? Command skeleton summons increased. Soulfire now bounces to additional targets. Maybe I should be using Soulfire. Corpse explosion, we want to get rid of that. What can we... Command skeleton's damage is increased. Let's go. Oh, wait, we can get a different golem. Summons a skeletal golem. Summons a molten golem. I like the molten golem if I recall. We are gonna summons a poison golem. I like that one. Let's go with, I think we're gonna go with the poison golem. Yep, we're gonna inherit the poison golem right here. Now this is all just me quickly doing stuff before I go back, find my old build that I like the most that I could utilize until we go into something new. These are both for Soulfire. Do they have anything for Bone Spear in here? Bone Wall, Corpse Lance. Command Golem damage is increased. I'm taking that. We're going with that. We want that extra damage for the Golem because we are using this for more of a PvE build. And now let's see what we got in here. Decreases the time to raise new skeletal champions. That's a nice one. Skeletal Mage now summons a powerful Grim Reaper. Golem splits into 2. Command Golem damage is increased. I think we're going to go with the Command Golem. Wait, I already did that one. We already got that. Also deals additional damage to enemies with harmful effects. Skeletal Mage now summons a Dark Mangus and unleashes Soulfire. Ooh, I like that. Right. This is the build where I can really get something cool go. Let's go with this one right here. So now we've done a lot, just a quick build. This is not by far not an optimized build, but we got our poison golem, we have our command skeletons, and we have our mage right here. Now this is all the summons that we can work with, and then I can get out of the way, and I have my wrath form, which is at wait a second. Why is it dropping corpses? Let me go back to my essences. Skeletal mage. Where's my general corpse or moving wraith form? I don't need this. We want something else. Bone wall, bone armor, bone armor, bone armor. Oh my god. Activating wraith form removes all effects which cause loss of control, movement speed, wraith form. This is a better one. Wraith form now also conjures 2 wraths in random directions. Not bad. Enemies affected by... Okay, so we're going to go with, I believe, 2 wraths in different directions. Activating wrath form removes all effects which cause loss of control or decrease movement speed. Let's go with that one. I actually like that. So that'll basically cleanse us of anything, any negative effects that we have on us when we use wrath form. So when we go here, we just move around, all harmful effects are gone. Now we have some really good beneficial effect durations, so a lot of our stuff is able to quickly and easily come back up. Now if we take a look right here, let's go to our services. On all of our gear, I guess we shouldn't look at it here. I guess I could look at it over here instead. All of my gear, we have, well, of course, we have our Banquet of Eyes, damage dealt to enemies, suffering continual effect, critical hits up, and all that stuff. Not sure if these are, I mean, obviously I could go with a green set that's going to affect our summons in a positive way, giving them more damage, but I'm not sure if I want to go this way. Beneficial effects on you and your party members, increases the target attack speed for 30 seconds, 30% for 3 seconds each time you use a skill. Okay. And then all of our gear here, when we take a look at all of the, after kill an enemy, release a surge of lightning. Love wired. I actually really like wired. And as you can see right here, damage to shielded enemies, I could actually re-roll that. Duration, beneficial effect, good. Critical hit, good. All skill damage, good. Primary attack damage, good. I could change this to something for summons, but I typically like these not to be summons specific. The same thing with my gems. If I go with summons specific gems, it's a problem when I class change because I'm investing in something that is straight for a Necromancer, and I'm not going to be a Necromancer forever. I already know this. So I want to go with more general gems that are going to give me benefits no matter what class I go to. So it said that I have some flora that we can go deal with. I like having the movement speed. It's actually quite nice. Let's Let's do some cleansing. What do we have? A right 3? All right, good. The little bit more of a longer one, so we can test out our summons build right here. Our quick thrown together summons build. All right, we're gonna wrath our way over. We have our first over here. Oh, where? Wait a second. Where are the things I have to? Did this change? There's like no. Oh, there they are. I went the wrong direction. This is what we want right here, the altar. And we're just dropping it all right here. And we'll hold down E, get our altar open. Summons will deal with everything. Beautiful. Frenzied Shrine. Move our way over. Everything's going to follow. Yeah, the tendrils seem to have moved to different areas. Look at this. Look at this. Cleaning it all up. And then we do have our Bone Spear as well. I could swap out Bone Spear for Soulfire. Although Bone Spear does do more damage, Soulfire really does just like kind of cleanse every area. Now remember, we also have damage from above. We have these, we have all this electricity bouncing around as well. Oh yeah, I can get the electric mage as well. But the Soulfire one is pretty sweet, actually. Here we go. All summons are intact. And I'll just stay back, hit with Bone Spear, and rip them down. Super easy. Super easy. I'm looking forward to seeing how well we do in the farming game as well. It's been a minute since we farmed the Necro. And the Necro is arguably one of the best farmers inside of the game. Because, well, you got all of those... You got all those summons that are just doing that for you, which is quite nice, making farming quite a bit easier. You could just essentially work your summons to do all of that stuff. So, we are now a Necromancer inside of Diablo Immortal. We're definitely going to have some fine-tuning. This is going to be a lot of fun as I put together a brand new build for the class that we don't have. And actually, you know what? You know what we should do right now? We've been holding on to these. Let's open up a bunch of this stuff because, oh... Okay, yeah, these are nice because we can actually choose what we get. And wait a second, these aren't for the. These are. These are for all the barbarian. Well, that's a pain. All right, let's go through these. We're going to use all these chests, get all the nonsense that comes out of them. And what I can do, we can invest all of these legendary items right here into the Necromancer to try and unlock some new legendary gear. Let's actually do that. That should be a lot of fun. Let's clean out our salvage equipment. Get rid of all the junk in there. Now we're only left with some good stuff. Obviously, there's some things that we need to clean out as well, but that's okay. But now let's go and grab all of this stuff. All of these legendary items that we've been holding on to. It's a good time right now because we've been able to wait until we got to the new Inferno difficulty, which we are in now. So we're going to be getting all gear that's worth our time. Once I get all this stuff in, we're probably not only going to get more essences for the Necromancer, but we're probably also, I wish there was a quick do button for all these. We're also going to be able to probably get some increased combat rating and maybe even some better gear across the board, which will be really nice. We've saved a bunch of these for quite a while. I'm going to go, why not just use all of them? We'll invest in the Necromancer class. Figure I'll be a Necromancer for like the next month or so. Although I did claim the weapon on the Barbarian for this Battle Pass, the Barbarian cosmetic I didn't love. So maybe we'll actually just claim the rest of the Battle Pass on the Necromancer. If not, I could switch back to a Barbarian for a day, claim it there so that I have the cosmetic on the proper class. Because remember, Battle Pass cosmetics are, they are bound to that class. The rest of these are green. I'm going to hold on to them right now in case I decide to change. What are these going to give me? Let's use these. All right, this is also very good. I could choose what I want. So I'm going to do my research, make sure that I get exactly what I want there. And we're going to use all these chests as well. Boom. Looks like we cleaned out the majority of our stuff. I guess here, this is all just... Oh, this is actually... That is Necromancer. Did that switch over now? No, that's still Barbarian. All right. Let's see what we grabbed in our bag. A lot of question marks, don't we have? Let's use our pet. Let's identify all this stuff. And let's see if we get anything that we can add and actually use as part of our build. And it looks like we did get some exceptional stuff. That's 2 exceptionals coming on in. Come on, keep them coming as that happens. As my pet returns, I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. It's game day for football, opening day. And by that, I mean the football I coach for my kids. All right, what do we have? We got a bunch of gear. And a bunch of gear that can act, that's increasing combat rating. Critical hits increased, not as much. Primary attack, items base damage. All right, I actually don't love that triple stat up. It's not the best. Let's see what we got over here for our chest pieces. Good here. Good increases there. Death heals party, damage reduced. Nope, I'm not going to get rid of my beneficial effect duration. As you can see, we have the beneficial effect duration over here. We don't have it over here. I don't want to lose that. What about this here? Good combat rating jump, primary attack damage, but this crit damage increased by 7.5%. Not getting rid of that. That is a great magic property. Skill damage increased. That's not bad, but also would be losing crit. How about this shield right here? Critical hit damage increased by 7.5%. Fortitude and vitality. Combat rating is up. This looks like a win. We're going to equip and transfer. Boom. We finally have a piece of gear that's legit in there. Oh, this is another one here. Combat rating is up. Fortitude, and it says intelligence that has vitality. And we're also getting that. Do I want to go with the more combat rating? I'm going to decide. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to go with these attributes and get a little bit of a loss here, switching out vitality. This is actually a nice piece, though, which we could probably use, gaining about 13 combat rating right there. As it sits right now with this Necro, my Necromancer is sitting, let's actually look at my numbers here. Come on. There we go. Attributes, combat rating 38,974. I guess the last thing that we need to do is we need to go test it out on the dummy to see exactly how much damage we could do in a 30-second span. I want to see my damage per second going back to the Necromancer with all these summons. Remember, they can drop a lot of damage being that you have all the summons attacking. So we're going to come over here. And we are going to start right now. And the mage, golem, everything is in there. It's literally just hold down attack and continuously spawn out everything that you got on there. We're looking at 10 seconds. This is not the most damage. It's more than I was getting out of my barbarian, though. We're going ham right now. Got the poison. 20 seconds, we're at 17 million damage. Definitely more than I was getting out of my barb. Maybe we got a lot of stuff. I'm not going to use my super. 30 seconds, we're at 25 million damage. We're going to get this going all the way to 1 minute. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it right now. 31 mil. Now, I've seen people drop some crazy damage. If you are a Necromancer right now and you have a build that you would like me to try, let me know. Hit me up on Discord. My Discord link is in the description of this video. And I would love to see your build and try it out. We're going to pause this right now. 47 million damage. We got most of it. Check this out. Most of it out of our skeletal mage. Primary attack. Then golem. Then skeletons. Really interesting there. I did not realize that the mage was going to drop as much damage as she did. Very nice. So let's actually go over here. Let's go to the armory. Do we... Oh, snap. It looks like we have some of our stuff saved already. Look at this. We actually have some of our builds saved here, which is quite nice. So we were going with Bone Spear, Bone Armor, Command Golem, Command Skeletons, Skeletal Mage. This was for Trial of the Horde. And then we were going with Bone Armor now grants all members charge immunity. Command Skeletons now summon Storm Rider Legion, automatically teleport and damage with lightning. Bone Armor also increases primary attack speed. Ooh, that's nice. Bone Armor also increases Oh, this is the jam right here. Bone Spear also destroys armor. Command Golem also deals damage to enemies for each harmful effect. Poison Golem. And Skeletal Mage now summons Thunder Mages. Guys, this is going to be the jam. This is going to be the one that we got to throw together. Horde. We got PvP build. We got the zombie. What is zombie farm? But look at this. I was going right here with bone armor instead of wrath form. Then we got the lightning build. Everything is all with bone armor. Well, I'm happy. And what are we going with here? I can't even see the greens because I don't have them anymore. And the gems, I have changed my gems completely since we've made these builds. But this looks like a lot of fun, and it looks like one that I'm probably going to throw into effect. I like the bone armor because you can get a bone armor increases primary attack speed, which is huge, and increases your crit chance. And it also gave immunity, I believe, somewhere. Bone armor now grants you and all nearby party members 5 charges of damage immunity, each of which prevents all damage from a single hit. We need to incorporate bone armor into our build. But we are a Necro, baby, and it feels good to be back as a Necromancer. I'm excited to see what the next days will come and what builds will come together because, again, we have a bunch of new essences that we need to start utilizing. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be back tomorrow with another one as a Necromancer.